பயங்கரவாத தடை சட்டம் தொடர்ச்சியாக துஷ்பிரயோகம் செய்யப்பட்டு வருவதாக பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினரும் முஸ்லிம் காங்கிரஸ் தலைவருமான ரவு ஹக்கீம் நேற்றைய பாராளுமன்ற உரையின் போது தெரிவித்துள்ளார்.
Terrorism Act is being continuously abused in order, once again, fabricate evidence and punish people who have not been siding with the executive. As at that time, it was a different issue. Now there is a different head of state, different hodgepodge government, but still an assurance has been given to the international community. All at one time, cronies of the government. And that is why they were preferred to be appointed as chairman. Therefore, I do not want to defend the chairman here, but of course, he in fact had tried to defend the rights of the consumers, and that is why he is now being sought to be removed by the executive's arbitrary decision. So therefore, I would bring that and just flag that issue. And I don't want to go into those details since I have very limited time. I want to raise another important issue. Now, this government has given a promise. Now, there is this case of Hijaz Hizbullah, who has been a civic rights defender in the country, who had been charged for having been involved in terrorist activities, and he had been in remand for more than 20 months and subsequently has now come out on bail. Now there had been several fundamental rights cases also had been filed. There was another connected case of Ahnaz Nazim, a poet. He also was remanded and had been kept under custody under the Prevention of Terrorism Act. Now this Prevention of Terrorism Act is being continuously abused in order, once again, fabricate evidence and punish people who have not been siding with the executive. As at that time, it was a different issue. Now there is a different head of state, different hodgepodge government, but still an assurance has been given to the international community in Geneva that the PTA, there will be a moratorium on the PTA. But violating that, now recently there had been 4 people who have been arrested under the PTA with the motive to prevent those people being listed as witnesses in a defense case, for the defense in the case of Mr. Hizbullah. Now I would like to highlight this case of one Mr. Asana Marikkar and Abu Bakr Siddiq, Muhammad Anas and Jusair Jabir. I dare say that the CID has produced them and have remanded them under the PTA with the sole motive of intimidating and harassing them in order to to create another fabrication against Mr. Hizbullah. Now this issue, there have been several details. I think we'll have to take it up with the President. This is why we say the Attorney General's Department should,
please wind up, honorable member,
while being the advisor to the government, should have a separate